Hey, what's going on, guys? Take a look at this clip right here. This is from a 1580 Lost Sector. Yeah, this Arc Warlock build just slapped everything. This build utilizes the Fallen Sunstar exotic helmet, the Arc Soul aspect, and the Electric Static Mind aspect. The Fallen Sunstar's exotic perk Ionic Conductor allows ionic traces to move faster and grant you additional ability energy. They also help your teammates. Electric Static Mind, defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an ionic trace. Collecting an ionic trace makes you amplified, so you are just amplified constantly with this build. And then that ties in perfectly with the Arc Soul, which gives you an arc buddy that just helps you shoot targets and keeps you amplified even longer. This thing is fantastic. These tie in perfectly with the Flashbang Grenade. I am using Ball Lightning, but you can use a different melee ability if you'd like. I am using Spark of Amplitude, which allows me to create a ton of orbs of power because I'm always amplified. Spark of Brilliance just aids me when I'm throwing my Flashbang Grenade, and it helps me create more ionic traces. Spark of Feedback just allows me to make my melee even more powerful, and it gives me bonus resilience. Spark of Shock just allows my arc grenades to jolt targets, which is extremely helpful for this. For mods, I like to run a Grenade Kickstart, Utility Kickstart, and Ashes to Assets. Now that I've gone over the elements of the build, let's talk about the synergy. I love to throw the grenade first. That gets me amplified and it starts already generating ionic traces. From there, I like to use my Ball Lightning, or if I already have the grenade back, which sometimes I do, I will just keep throwing grenades. Whenever that blinding grenade goes off, I usually try to finish up any enemies that are still alive that are blinded by it so I can generate more ionic traces. While I'm doing this, I'm also laying down my Rift to keep my arc buddy up, which will keep me amplified. Your stats and your mods aren't extremely important for this build, but I do like to use the 3 mods I listed before. If you want to run a Charged with Light mod, that's perfectly fine too. I just don't feel like it's necessary. The Ashes to Assets and Grenade Kickstart are the most important because I love to be throwing my grenades, and with every grenade kill with Ashes to Assets, you're of course generating more super energy, which is fantastic. And you can use either super, by the way. I am using a Chaos Reach in this gameplay, but you can use Storm Trance if you want, if that's just what you prefer. Storm Trance does generate a lot of ionic traces, which is really nice. But Chaos Reach is really good for killing bosses and just keeping you more safe for activities like Grandmasters, where Storm Trance can a lot of times get you killed. Let me know if the build works out for you guys, and maybe you guys might have learned something from this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and follow, and have a great day.